knowledge to set the proper pace, courage to attack the mountain of meat, and dedication to keep on eating. All these skills are needed to finish off the Mega Beef Bowl!
You ever look at food in a cartoon and think, yeah, I want me some of that? Well, that's what I'm counting down, the top 10 animated foods we'd actually eat. But some rules. It's gotta be a food or brand that started in fiction, so no real-life foods like ratatouille, spinach, or Szechuan McDonald's sauce. It's juice and jam time.
Eat my shorts.
Okay.
Shorts.
But first, this video is sponsored by Quid, a free app where you select from several cartoons and those things that aren't cartoons. Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Rick and Morty, and more, released every day. Open up these packs and you'll get a random set of stickers, emojis, cards, or even 3D model pop figures. I just really love the virtual collecting and packaging of it. You can tap the cards and get more info on the back. And with stickers, you can message them to people and they'll ask, what the heck is this show? And it's like, you don't watch Rick and Morty? What's wrong with you? So you just spam with Morty and then they never talk to you again. There's a bunch of users in the app trading rare quids or socializing, so add my username RebelTaxi on there. Download the Quid app on iOS or Android.
Dazzle, where's the 241? And what is it?
241 glitter dogs. It'd be a real crime not to take advantage of this offer.
Damn it, Dazzle, I thought that was code for a crime.
Now, this here is the most obscure contender on the list because only 3 people watched this show. Moonbeam City, a Comedy Central cartoon many brushed off as an Archer clone, which sort of similar character dynamics, very different styles of humor. It's more cartoonish and less dialogue-based. Moonbeam's about as much of a ripoff as Over the Garden Wall is to Gravity Falls with their main character dynamics.
Ah! Where's the 241? Where's the 241?
But from this 80s-style cop comedy, the entire series was inspired by the art of Patrick Nagal. This led to the most colorful food that no way could exist: glitter dogs.
This doesn't look like food.
What do you mean? Glitter dogs are awesome. The meat in rainbow colors.
I will give into criticism, it does look like sparkly toothpaste or one of those plastic squishy toys, but the fact that it's so otherworldly makes it even more appealing. The sparkles will probably rip your insides in half, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Jeez, if you can't keep up, then shut up.
I thought art was for everyone.
Everyone but you.
Gargamel, you promised to behave. I had my fingers crossed. I had my...
Smurfs. You're asking, what food from the Smurfs? No, the Smurfs themselves. I want to eat them. Their big bad villain, Gargamel, this lemony snicket old man, always tried his darnest to capture and eat the Smurfs. I doubt he's ever eaten one within the show, but maybe off camera he's had a few. Why else would he be so dedicated? And that's why it's on the list.
He won't have a chance, Azriel.
Or maybe he really hasn't tasted Smurf. If so, that's why I feel Gargamel should eat one. It doesn't have to be murder. Surely one of them can donate their body to be eaten at one point. After all, according to the Smurfs Wikia, the concept of death looms over Smurf Village. Death is the cessation of life in a living being, whether through natural means or through killing. It is the natural part of all living beings. There are various beliefs concerning death that are held by humans. There are those who believe that... Imagine if they did offer Gargamel a Smurf and he realized Smurfs don't taste so good, so he just backs off. It's worth the risk and for the greater good. Even Robot Chicken would agree that's a good idea. While on the topic of Smurfs and death, I must bring up this one commercial made by the charity UNICEF in 2005. Just watch. This is real. Okay, we get it. You didn't like the live-action movies. Yeah, that was real and aired in Belgium. It was a fundraising campaign by UNICEF to help former child soldiers. What the heck? Anyway, next on the list.
What are you eating?
Taco meets nacho. I call it the Naco.
I call it gross beyond reason.
Okay, consider this a pity contender for the list. The Naco from Kim Possible. It's a sinful cesspool mixing nachos and tacos together, sold at Bueno Nacho. With me being a Hispanic living in the most southern point of Texas, let me just say I'm sure you honkies would enjoy your crappy-ass Taco Bell ripoff food, cause heck no, I would not eat this. Unless the platter is sizzling or comes from a raspa stand, it ain't real Mexican food. It doesn't help, in Spanish, naco loosely translates to low-life or gross.
Here's your change. Have a muy bueno day.
Right back at ya.
Appropriate when this was created by the cut commander himself, Ron Stoppable. He receives a nickel for each one sold, making Ron, for one episode, a millionaire. But due to this being an episodic cartoon, Ron loses all that money by the end of the episode.
Move it, loser.
Another victim of the status quo.
Where did you get these? I thought they stopped making them.
Well, we heard that too, and since they're your favorite,
We went out and stole a bunch.
It's the most normal and plausible snack that made it to this list. Cookie Cat from Steven Universe is simply an ice cream sandwich shaped like a kek, split between vanilla and strawberry filling. It's nothing supernatural, and fans have made real-life Cookie Cats on their own. But as appealing as it looks, it's not tasty enough to avoid being discontinued within the show on the first episode.
I guess they stopped making them.
Stop making them? No!
Don't worry, kid. We've all had that one snack that got away. What's kinda weird about this Cookie Cat is it's there to foreshadow future events in the series, which, man, don't insult my intelligence. That crap was more obvious than a climbable object in Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, now available on PlayStation 4. I shall also give a special mention to the snarky buddy cop cartoon Sam and Max Freelance Police, who had a similar episode premise where their favorite snack, the Glazed MacGuffin, also got discontinued.
A glazed MacGuffin's been pulled off the shelf! Pulled! Gone, I tell ya! Gone!
Steady, little pal. We don't know that for certain.
Hit me again. I like it.
Do they spend the episode crying about it? Nah, they go up to the head of whatever organization that banned it and say, hey, we want our snack back and we're not leaving until we get it. Yet, the one thing the Glazed MacGuffin doesn't have that Cookie Cat does is a crappy theme song. Play me out, instrumentals.
Cause he came to this planet from outer space.
A refugee of an interstellar war, but now he's at your local grocery store. Cookie Cat, he's the pet for your tummy. Cookie Cat, he's super duper yummy. Cookie Cat, he cheats on his taxes. Cookie Cat, he believes OJ's innocent. Cookie Cat, he votes third party. Cookie Cat, a fucking Ahab.
Who is this man of toast? And what does he want from us? What is his dark secret? Shut up!
Look, man, YOLO. It's a man made out of powdered toast. He's offering you his body of toast. He's the Jesus of toast. You want to eat this stuff? It's Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy, a man and a food. Powdered Toast Man is a superhero who flies backwards, gives hungry kids toast, and saves many notable people like the Pope, voiced by musician Frank Zappa. I only know who that is because of Duckman. It's Powdered Toast Man. There's nothing more that needs to be said. Just eat it. It's a man made of toast. What can you argue about this? Eat it.
Quick, man, cling tenaciously to my buttocks. Both of them?
I just love how firmly he's animated. What I believe makes this superhero parody special is that Toastman's not spoofing DC or Marvel, but Hanna-Barbera's superheroes like the original Space Ghost and Birdman before Adult Swim was doing it. Not only does Toastman yell his own name, but all three share the same voice actor, Gary Owens.
The superhero would announce his name everywhere he went. Birdman! So for a while, we would all come to work. Jim!
Oh, they're great.
They're like sex, except I'm having them. Pop a poplar in your mouth when you come to Fishy Joe's. What they're made of is a mystery. Where they come from, no one knows. You
With 1,000 years of advancement from our world, Futurama upped the ante with what we can eat. I first considered the soda Slurm for this list, mostly because neon drinks just look so nice. Also because of that. But I remembered. Popplers, the popcorn shrimp sort of snack that Planet Express found on a deserted planet.
Well, how are they?
These were so good, they snatched them all up and started selling them through a Fishy Joe's franchise for $1.99 a dozen. A harmless idea, but as the Red Nation taught us, capitalism will only steer us wrong. Turns out these Popplers were actually developing baby Omicronians on a planet made for nursing, and the Omicronians are pissed. This episode devolves into an ethical debate. Is it okay to eat stuff that's sentient or cute? The answer is yes. This episode, titled The Problem with Popplers, is up there with my favorite Futurama episodes. I think everyone gets at least one good moment, even Zap Brannigan. But the personal highlight for me was this scene with the hippies.
Animals eat other animals. It's nature.
No, it isn't. We taught a lion to eat tofu.
Up next, Futurama on Adult Swim.
Look at it, Squidward. Mr. Krabs' gift to all of Bikini Bottom, the Krabby Patty.
There's only one burger that can surpass both Five Guys and Mimi's Cafe's burgers, and that's the Krabby Patty. A burger so amazing, SpongeBob SquarePants is the only fish in the sea who can assemble it.
First bun, then patty, followed by ketchup, mustard, pickles, extra onions, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and bun, in that order.
The Krabby Patty cannot be soullessly mass-produced by any imitators. Only through love, care, and a secret ingredient can it be crafted. The Krabby Patty is so pure, its molecules can quickly be deconstructed and reassembled to form a fully edible pizza and protective cardboard box container. Though it does not include a drink.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink?
It's the sole reason anyone would eat at a place called the Krusty Krab. Oh, but this entree isn't on this list because there's something even better.
Pretty patties, available in 6 designer colors.
Pretty patties. It's the same thing but colorized. It worked for the N64, it works here. You take anything, make it purple, heck yeah.
Pretty patties rule!
Granted, it does have the side effect of changing the color of people's tongues or making them glow in the dark, but I don't see how that's a problem, minus the radiation part. But look, a little radiation in the ocean never caused nobody no harm, as far as we know. But realistically, we could never enjoy a real Krabby Patty. This burger was submerged under the ocean. You really want to eat a soggy, depressurized saltwater burger? Be my guest.
Come to Papa! Oh boy.
So they locked it away. Only the true ice cream lover could have so much as a taste of the 4th flavor.
The pure primary flavors of ice cream are, according to the kids next door, vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. But there is the 4th flavor. A flavor so amazing it had to be hidden away so as not to create a mass panic to eat what little of it there is.
No one knows where the monks locked away the 4th flavor, and few still believe it exists.
The only way to have a taste of the 4th flavor from Kids Next Door, Operation Flavor, is to venture to some Himalayan dungeon filled with Indiana Jones-type traps. Are those type of traps real, or is that a movie thing? Like, are there a ton of archaeologists who've died exploring the same pyramid? I don't know. But because the 4th flavor is untouched and pure, like my virgin asshole, any sort of topping will only taint it.
What good is ice cream without jimmies?
They're called sprinkles, you fucknut!
Tainting the ice cream causes the temple and the 4th flavor to crumble, leaving nothing to eat. But our hero, number 5. alive salvages a single droplet of the 4th flavor. So, what does it taste like?
Ooh, wait, baby. That stuff tastes just like... Talk to me.
It's a piece of shit!
Taking a bath in your high-wall tub is an accident waiting to happen.
I'll be frank with you guys. Healthcare is getting more and more expensive these days. Someone I knew had to pay over $1,000 just for a ride in an ambulance. But don't worry, Dragon Ball's got your back with the Senzu Beans. If you're on the verge of dying, this'll heal you back up. You can't really argue with this. There's no real setbacks. But here's some setbacks. It probably doesn't taste that good.
This is a bean. All I get for lunch is a single bean?
It's just a little bean. That won't fill me up. Healing me back to peak physical condition on the spot after being obliterated is okay, I guess, but if it has no flavor to it, what's the point? I don't want to survive, I want to live!
When a goddamn Super Saiyan asks you for a Senzu Bean, Pod Man, you say how many?
Before we get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Feel free to name the ones I missed. And now, the number 1 fictional food I would actually eat. It's... Raven's ass! Hot dang! Heck yeah! Just kidding. Only a boy genius with the hair of Donkey Kong could invent the perfect edible. Jimmy Neutron has conjured some interesting snacks. From the 3 I can remember, there was the Super Gum Mobile, creating a bouncy ball barrier for transportation. Or book gum. Chew it and instantly know everything about the book you just chewed. But the one invention I'd gorge on is what's simply called the perfect candy. It's purple, it looks like a malted milk ball, and it's scientifically structured to access all pleasure centers of the tongue. Jimmy's invention proved successful as the whole town is willing to do anything for them, but only a limited supply of candy can be made per day. You're messed up, Jimmy. Even his parents start fighting each other for more candy when supplies are down. Like my boy Kanye said, no one man should have all that flavor.
It's mine!
I saw it first!
Don't make me hurt you!
Oh, hi, Jimbo. We're not doing anything unusual, just normal mommy and daddy stuff.
Stop beating around the bush! We want candy now!
While the 4th flavor from Kids Next Door is lost and was never made public, here we see the very thing those who protected the 4th flavor feared. Truly, this is a candy too good and too addicting for our world. But then again, cough syrup has the same effect. I'm the nostalgia critic. I OD on cough syrup, so you don't have to. Bottoms up. And don't forget to download Quid.
With my Hypno Beam, programming people is a snap.
Hypno Beam? Whoa. Hey, Mom, let's go shopping. But I just went shopping. Okay, dear.
Great tasting gum that's good for your teeth. Tried it for kids, the official gum sponsor of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.